attorney Shaun Whitehead. How y'all doing? I'm out here for a couple reasons. I'm out here for number one and first and foremost to say condolences to the George Floyd family. I'm also out here to say condolences to the Breonna Taylor family. And I'm also out here to say Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter! I just want to do a little poll because I'm from that other area that you guys don't like too much here, that EL. I went to school out there. We won't talk about that today. Because right now the only go blue problem we got is not U of M. And I'm glad to see us all coming together. Why have I been going all over the state? Why have I been doing that this past 2 weeks? We've been to Livonia, we've been to Dearborn, we've been to Oak Park, we've been everywhere. We're going to Southfield tomorrow. But we're also out here to get you guys registered to vote, okay? So please see either Alex with the yellow pants, she has an email listserv, G, who was waving her hands back there with the Michigan Movement. They also have the register to vote information, the actual hard copy, so that way you guys can get it in your hands, okay? So, we also, all the snacks back there are free. They've already been taken care of and sponsored. We want you to stay hydrated. We want you guys to stay safe. So, why is it important that Black Lives Matter, and why is that important coincided with talking about voting? Let me poll you guys out here. How many of you guys think that the person that resides at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue cares that Black Lives Matter?
Hell no!
Absolutely not.
Hell no!
I'm here to tell you this.
Fuck about us.
He is worse than the first 15 presidents combined. And they were slave owners. And why do I say that? Because he's running on a racism platform in 2020, and that's unacceptable. So the streets are talking right now, and the streets are saying we want change. We want them out of there. So you guys got to do the right thing. They're going to try to fight this because they're trying to hold on to this country's last original sin, which is slavery, and which goes into then the Jim Crow. And then after that, it goes into the prison industrial complex, which I fight against as a lawyer. But even with my voice, it's not enough. It's not enough. We need all of our white brothers and sisters. We need all of our Asian brothers and sisters. We need all of our community to come together because they're not hearing this any other way. I had a couple ways I wanted to go with this talk, and I talked to my brother Steve, and I really want to thank the organizers, Steve, TJ, Ari, you guys are wonderful. We couldn't have did none of this. None of us would have been out here without you three putting your minds together, putting your heart, mind, and soul into this. To fight something that doesn't even really affect you directly, and that's love right there. And that's what we mean when we say use your privilege. If you're in an office, say something. If you see something that's not right. If you're on the street out here, say something. We want to keep the movement having a positive, peaceful name. So if you see something, you need to call my law office out here. It's 216-GET-ONE-LAW. Me, TJ, Steve, we'll come shut it down right then. We're not going to give this movement a bad name at all because that's a distraction. That's a different narrative that they want out there that's not what we're about. We're about change. We're about making our community safer. And we're about demilitarizing our police. Talk to Steve, I was going to talk about a couple things, but I completely went in a different direction right now because he told me about a story from 2014. And I know it's dangerous for me to bring this up here, and I don't care. I know there's a lot of cameras out here, thank God for technology. In 2014, a lady had a domestic issue. Brother TJ did talk about that. They came there, the lady had a knife. She was arguing with her significant other or spouse or boyfriend, regardless. It's no reason why a cop should come there, guns drawn at all, for a woman with a knife. There's tasers, there's tranquilizers, there's a lot of other things. Shooting should not be the first option. And I know that we have a president that says looting leads to shooting, but that's BS, and that's not doing anything but getting us out here in the streets more upset. So one thing, part of our 12-point program is we want the police to investigate the worst cases in each city. I heard about a really bad case in Dearborn. And then last night when I'm talking to Steve, I hear about a really bad case here with this woman from 2014. And then I hear that the officer actually has a promotion now.
Bullshit!
How did that get swept under the rug? Not under our watch any longer. Not under our watch any longer. And well, as I close, I do want to let you guys know one other thing. There's two crises going on in this country. There's racism crisis, which is leading to black people dead, and there's a coronavirus crisis. There's a pandemic that is leading to people all across the world being dead. So we have PPE, we have masks, we have gloves. Please take this thing seriously. So, in times like this, I think of the great leaders, right? I think of Martin Luther King, Dr. Martin Luther King, right? And he gave a great speech. I know a lot of you heard it. It's called I Have a Dream speech. And I think about if Brother Martin was here today, what would he have to say to the person that resides at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue? For one, I don't think he would be there. I don't think he would be in office if Martin Luther King was alive. That's why they try to kill our leaders. And that sounds like a conspiracy until you see it today. It's facts. And a lot of people, they want to know why people, 17% of this country believes in fake news. Well, they've been taught fake history. So if you've been taught fake history as a kid, then that's a problem. So tomorrow is that guy's in 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. This is his birthday, right? So I got a wish. And I said, and I posted this. I said the best thing I can say about him for his birthday week is that he's the 45th best president. Means he's the worst. He's the absolute worst. So I think Dr. King, he probably would say something about, he had a wish that we didn't have a president who didn't answer the phone for the governor in Michigan, that woman, during the middle of a pandemic, while people are going through crises and dying. I think that would be Dr. King's wish for a president that would stand up against that and say that's not right. And don't call her that woman from Michigan. That's not right.
Big red.
I think Dr. King would also wish for a president who did not suppress NFL peaceful protesters for 2-3 years ago when they were trying to tell us about this very issue that we're dealing in out here in the streets about. Instead, he called them SOBs that were motherless. These are 90% of them are black males that work from the bottom, have single mothers 9 times out of 10, and made something and they impact their communities in a way. They don't bankrupt hotels and casinos and go golf in the middle of pandemics. I think Dr. King would also have a wish for a president that believed Black Lives Matter. I think Dr. King would have a wish for a president that empathized with us during tragedies instead of made fun of us. So what do we got to do? We got to get Trump up out of here. I'm dead serious. Because what Trump perpetuates allows for detectives like Detective Chauvin in Minneapolis to have the mindset that he can have this institutionalized racism be within the force. Because Trump says stuff like, peaceful protesters, lock them up for 10 years and throw away the key. So with that, dude, we're here trying to voice our First Amendment right, just like the people who took shotguns to the Capitol tried to voice their First Amendment right. What's the difference? Is because we're trying to get equality? Is it because we're trying to help black and brown people who do not have a fair chance in this country? Is that the problem? Only way this is going to change is with what you guys are doing right here. And that's making your voice heard. Right now, they're not hearing us. They're not hearing us. They're still not hearing us. So we got to make more noise.